Hello, my name is Michael Ellis, and I am a direct response copywriter. That's right, direct response copywriter. What do we do? Well, all copywriters help brands, marketing agencies, Fortune 500 companies, and some of us copywriters even work with startups, which I try not to do for various reasons. We help businesses gain credibility and authority by helping them to get their message across in the right way. Now, getting that message out can be through Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, radio, television, podcast, Zoom, webinar, conference, a dinner, a breakfast, a luncheon, a letter. So there's many different ways to do that. Now, at the same time, copywriters allow the rest of an agency's team to focus on other things by taking away over 70% of their workload. I'll repeat that. Copywriters take away over 70% of an agency's workload. And as I get into the details of what we do, you'll see that for yourself. So it makes the job easier for those that have a team. Now, what else are the benefits of hiring a copywriter like myself or someone else who's qualified? You gain an edge over the competition because a copywriter will set you apart from others. He or she will know how to optimize your UVP, unique value proposition. It's similar to a mission statement: who you are, what you do, who you work with, and the results that you get, all summed up in one or two powerful communicating statements or engaging statements, persuasive-wise. So there are several types of copywriters. There's the SEO copywriter, search engine optimization. There's the marketing copywriter. There's the brand copywriter. There's the tech or technical copywriter, often recognized as SaaS, software as a service. And then you have your direct response copywriter, like I do. Last but not least, there's the T-shaped copywriter. I'm that as well. What does that mean? That means my main specialty or gear is focused on direct response. A person or agency has an offer or a product. My responsibility is to strategize it so that they will get a direct response on that offer or service, and people will buy their service, offer / products. But I'm also skilled in the other four: tech, brand, marketing, and SEO. It's all important. So it's like an apple pie. You have different things to make up that pie. Your apples, your this, your that, your crush, your pan. All of it is used, combined to make a delicious pie. It's the same thing here. Now, some of the skills that copywriters have are these. They're very innovative and leading marketing teams in quantitative, those are your stats and your data, and CTA concepts, call to action. Example, when you go on Amazon, it says cart or click to checkout. Those buttons. That's the work of a copywriter, moving you through the buyer's journey from beginning, middle to end. It's vitally important. Also, they go and get involved with A/B testing, Google Analytics, SERP, Uber Suggest, Moz, SEMrush, Answer the Public, HubSpot, Salesforce, Trello, Canva, Microsoft 365, Zoom, Skype, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Reddit, and others. So I mentioned before about the unique value proposition that we optimize. That's important in order to take an agency's marketing content and launch it across various platforms, not just locally, but globally. I believe I mentioned television and a radio as well. So it's vitally important. You remember Darren from Bewitch, if you're in my age group. Darren was a copywriter. He worked in advertising. He was always working on a picture to draw attention and get new accounts concerning their agency's products and services. So that's vitally important. We're involved with character assessments, enneagrams, personality testing, surveys, questionnaires, MBTI, things along that nature. Persuasive storytelling. Everyone has a story. About me pages, about us pages, testimonies, white papers, case studies, all of that. Documented journals are vitally important. Podcast production, marketing strategies, project management, that's HubSpot, Salesforce, and others, Trello, and this, that, and the other. And then you have the best sales methodologies. What are they? Well, there are 12. You have your consulting sales method, educational, inbound marketing. There's many. We get involved with that. I mentioned consumer surveys, which is vitally important. Feedback in order to know how to improve, what to remove, what to add, what to sharpen up, what's hot, what's cold. So that's important too. You may notice when you go to Bank of America and do certain transactions, after a while, they'll send you a survey. It's part of a copywriter's job. They help construct those. So strong headlines and taglines, vitally important for your meta descriptions and product descriptions. Product packaging copy, long and short form copy, on and off / SEO, page SEO. We mentioned that. Email marketing. Email is one of the top things that gets people to buy someone's product and or services. I mentioned earlier, I believe that it's important to make that copy clear, concise, and short. Get to the point. Get permission to get in people's emails. Hopefully get those CTRs up to over the 40% rate. Ad copy, blog writing. A lot of people do blogs, copy editing, grammar, construction, syntax, and all of the grammatical structures and getting the errors out and polishing that copy to promote an agency's brand. Emotional grasping copy. Emotional triggers. Many people are moved by colors, sounds, smells, sight, emotions, and there are some consumers that are driven by logical. They want to see the numbers. I mentioned earlier quantitative data. That's how the best copy is formed, off of the stats and data along with the trends of that niche. Now, some of the other benefits of hiring copywriters are this. He or she can do this. They are 100% focused on writing and research. They write engaging content. Their audience focus over the algorithm. They don't try to please the algorithm. They try to please the customer. The customer is always first in a copywriter's mind and heart. So it's vitally important. They always write engaging content. There are 3 top types of content that drive the most social engagement. Number 1 is entertainment, hence the sports world, music, arts, movies, the entertainment field. That's number 1. Gets people talking, seeing, smelling, eating products, tasting new wines, and spreading the word about a movie or a product. And then you have inspiration. Number 2, everyone needs inspiration. They need to be moved in a calm and effective manner. Number 3 is education. informing people about an agency's business or products, and there's conversational, emotional, and things along that nature. There's actually 6. I named about 4 or 5 of them here. So they utilize SEO in their writing all the time. Search engine optimization is important. Why? You have to grow your organic traffic. You have to generate and convert leads. We do that. We help do that with an agency, and then help ranking that brand high with Google. A young lady from New Haven has a clothing line, Tina Flowers. Her line and her brand has just ranked like 2nd up in Google a few months ago, which is very, very difficult, but very important as well. It makes you to be seen amongst the others without visitors on the website having to go to the 3rd and 4th pages. You're seen on the top page. So you become the top dog. Woo-hoo, you know what I mean? And it helps you to be cost effective. They save companies time and money. Remember, I said they take the workload off over 70% of it. There's a white paper that needs to be done, copywriter. Case study, copywriter. SWOT, report, copywriter. What's that? Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, copywriter. Newsletter, copywriter. Blog article, copywriter. Paid ad for Facebook, Twitter, or whichever, copywriter. Social media management, copywriter. Communication expert, copywriter. Feedback from a survey or surveys, copywriter. Understanding the new trends in your niche, copywriter. Any type of research, copywriter. You need a new app, your tech copywriter. Chat box, copywriter. It's all relevant. I mean, we're very important. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I feel like copywriters don't receive enough recognition and credit. And the more that people understand what we do, the more they'll value what we do. And when a college graduate is coming out of college and has a lot of copywriting skills, from writing APA, MLA, Chicago, AP Style, AMA, American Medical Association essays, CGOS, that's the online stuff, agencies will not be looking for someone who's 20 years into it, 19 years. They will take that individual and they can work good synergy. Teamwork. We believe in collaboration. We believe in moral ethics. We believe in diversity. We believe in righteous inclusion. Notice I said righteous, not unbalanced. Righteous inclusion. So it's all important to get your brand to where it's supposed to be. We believe in strategizing, expanding the vision, making new and lasting relationships, taking other people along the journey with your brand, and generating greater revenue. It's vitally important. So who are some of the companies that have benefited from the work of copywriters? You'll know just about all of these. McDonald's, Walmart, Comcast, Dunkin' Donuts, Netflix, Black Enterprise, Jet, Essence, Forbes Magazine, USA Today, Verizon Wireless, Sprint, AT&T, Cox Cable, T-Mobile, Home Depot, HubSpot, Lowe's Home Improvement, and many, many others. I hope I mentioned Apple and Nike and Amazon as well. So, and every time you see an offer in your email about a product or a service, that's the work of a copywriter. If a company needs a video sales letter, copywriter. If they need an email sales letter, copywriter. When they're running an email campaign, you see those in your inbox, copywriter. It's called email marketing, copywriter. all day long. And again, like I said, customer surveys, copywriter. So if you need a copywriter, you can look on LinkedIn, and there are plenty. I belong to a group, Black Copywriters Coalition on Facebook. Ruthie Bowles used to do it. Now she's doing something else. I learned a lot from her. Megan Williams, she does tech. There's a lot on LinkedIn. If you want to reach out to me, my telephone number is area code 203-812-9082. That's 203-812-9082. My name is Michael Ellis. I'm a direct response copywriter. I've been doing it for a long time, over 20 years. Now, you can also reach me at mikeiswealthy@gmail.com. That's mikeiswealthy@gmail.com. My other email is mike8828@yahoo.com. What else do? I do resumes, cover letters, SORs, statements of reference for people that want to go back into college, LORs, letters of reference for the same reason. I do career assessment, C-suite interviews, and interview preparation. I do SWOT, SWOTs, white papers, case studies, documented journals, annotated bibliographies, which you learn in college, which help other people to become copywriters and do about me pages, about us pages. That's AKA personal branding, LinkedIn profile development. I do ghostwriting as well. CTAs, call to actions, emails, I can do that. SEO, I can do that. Videos, I can do that. YouTube, Twitter, getting your stuff out there. A lot of research that I do comes from just years of experience. My background, a lot of it's in the martial arts. I've been doing that over 39 years, not talking about a kick and a punch, talking about strategy, logic, thinking, investigating, the biological system, neurological system, cardiovascular system, respiratory system, nervous system, musculoskeletal system. A hard time with that word. That's your muscles and your bones, basically, your joints. So nerve endings, all of that, your dietary, gastric system, all of the systems of the body, which takes a lot of research, writing, analyzing. I do quantitative research, data and stats. I do qualitative. Everything named here, I do, and I'm not bragging, but I do it well. I help my wife as a proofreader and consultant with her first book, Woman I Feel You, by Carol Paris Ellis, located on Amazon.com. Her book is a 5-star rating. I help Willie the Bam Johnson, a renowned martial artist, actor, choreographer, business person, community activist, with his brand. I consult, I write, I advertise, and help him. I help William Tampel. His website is called My Valid Goals. He's in Kenya, Africa. I copy consult him as well. I'm a guest post writer for AnthonyGonzalez.com, the home business magazine. I previously was a ghostwriter with Hen House Publications, Civilis Consulting. So all of these things are good to know, and know that if you do contact me, you will get quality work. One testimony, a young lady came to me and needed a resume redone. I did it. She's in Australia. Now she has a decent career. One right here in Connecticut, and others, I'm just naming two. She went from making what she was making to making over $69K a year. So what am I saying? I get results. Helping people, people being influenced, like my niece who has a beauty salon out there in North Haven on Universal Drive, Artiste M Studios. She was highly influenced by me through inspirational writings and material. Now she's on her own, wrote her own business plan, and is doing well. Casey Woods on LinkedIn was afraid to get in front of a mirror or people and speak. I gave her some advice and encouraged her to put some chairs down and do it that way and make like there were people there, then get in the mirror, and went from one stage to another. And now Casey Woods has been popping up all over LinkedIn and helping other people to push their brand. Some of my inspirational people are Floyd Mayweather, TBE, very well known, Nick F. Nelson, the brandpreneur, LinkedIn's top brandpreneur, Ruthie Bowles, HubSpot, Content Marketing Institute, David Ogilvy, Brian Clark, Neil Patel, Brian Dean, HF, Answer the Public, HubSpot, David Garfinkel, Copy Hackers, Michael Hyatt, Robert Cialdini, Tony Robbins, Dr. Willard Hawley Jr., Professor Sowell, Malcolm Gladwell, Susie Orman. There are a lot of people, my own martial arts instructor, Michael Bryant, that have encouraged my own mother and father, showing teamwork and collaboration at a young age, my own wife, who prays and encourages me and stands by me in my efforts. So there you have it. You can reach me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, mostly those channels. I'm on Instagram. I don't use that much. Pinterest, I don't use that much either. But if you're a copywriter, read material of people who are doing more than you. Michael Brenner, the Marketing Insiders Group, Jeff Bullis. These people are dynamic. Study Amazon, study HubSpot, study Salesforce, and there are many others that I did not name. Gary Benesavicchia, he's an excellent person. So it's important to recognize what a copywriter does and the benefits of copywriting. And if you're a new copywriter, join us on Facebook or join another copywriting group. There's many on Facebook. And these groups help us to grow and share our ideas. There's no question that's dumb unless it's never asked for you to get the answer. So God bless you. There it is. The benefits of hiring a copywriter. If you don't want to reach out to me, use this video to ask questions about the copywriter you do or copywriters you do want to hire. And I'll say this, you need to study this video to understand the value copywriters bring to the table. Remember those Fortune 500 companies I mentioned. Any Fortune 500 company, Prudential, Allstate, Farmers Insurance, all of those companies have copywriters behind the scenes working with their marketing and sales team to push that company further than where it's at, to expand their vision. So remember that. We are very, very valuable. As a matter of fact, I compare copywriters like this. In a diversified investment portfolio, you have precious metals, your gold, your silver, your platinum. You see that in recordings, platinum records. Your palladium and your rhodium. Some of you say palladium, rhodium. Yeah, those are in precious metals. Then you can also invest in rare gems like jadeite, zarimzavite, painite, which is $50,000 a carat. Jadeite is even more, it's up in the millions. Zarimzavite's only $3,000 a carat. However, the rare gems never lose value. And I'm going to give you a tidbit. When you watch NASDAQ, they will talk about gold and silver. You may hear a little bit about platinum, palladium, and rhodium, but you'll rarely hear anything about jadeite, painite, tanzanite, jeremzavite. Those, and there are others. There's 13 precious metals. You will rarely, if ever, hear about those rare gems. Why? They don't lose value, and there are certain people running certain things economically in the world that don't want you to know about that, because you can take $3,000 instead of going on a vacation, and you can take it and invest into 1 carat of jeremzavite, put it in a safety deposit box. Then you have the paper in your house for it, one with you, one with your lawyer, and then cash or auction that off 5 to 10 years. It will quadruple its value. As a matter of fact, you look up Christie's of Geneva in New York, a jadeite necklace that sold for $9 million. Value went up, not down. So copywriters cause the value of your brand to go up and not down. There's no fluctuation with these skills. Look at Dunkin' Donuts. Have you ever heard about them being in any type of serious trouble? Oh, McDonald's may have been sued for somebody getting burnt with coffee, but I'm talking about revenue. These companies, many of them are up in the trillions. So God bless you once again. Reach out to a copywriter and get your brand optimized.